What's going on? How's it going? Let Carrie know I'm live. Or it went live. Thank you. What's going on, Mikey? How's it going? Savage Al, how are you doing? We're just doing an outside chat. Kind of doing for catch and cook. Got some stuff ready for it. This is some stuff I just got set up to look at while I'm chatting. I got tarp, the tote, pots, utensils, bowls, stove, cups, plates, stuff like that. That's just stuff to hold in case it rains, the tarp, just to keep stuff out of the shade and stuff. And that's what the container goes in. How's everybody's day going? We're gonna start. Smurfy, yo, what's going on? I'm doing well. How's it going, Smurfy? It's going pretty good. We're gonna start doing the catch and cooks. I just wanted to do kind of an unboxing. Yeah. Oh, it's just in here. Just bought some stuff to do some stuff with it. The tarp and everything, and I rebought a tarp, bowls, the stove, stuff, just the extra stuff to do with it. If you guys want to know how to put that together, I'm going to be releasing the video when I'm done, and how to set it up. It's super easy. Everybody been doing all right? We're going fishing next weekend. I just got to work all week. She wants to do some more stuff with the merch. Get some stuff set up with it and working on it, Everybody's day all right? You guys got any items you guys do want to see cooked? Hey Carrie. Sorry y'all, my thing there. You can cook all kinds of stuff. It's only one of those little green propane bottle holders. You can cook for like 1.5 hours. It's set on high. It's at 18,000 BTU stainless burner. 265 square inches of cooking. There, the bottle's not included. You got a thing that holds on the back. It holds a match if you don't want to do the electric start. Oh no, it's hot. We had egg sandwiches this morning, and we had some popcorn chicken balls for lunch. Hey Lisa, how's it going? Welcome in, everybody. If you guys want to see something specific cooked, now remember, I only got so long on a small propane bottle. If you want to see something cooked, put it in my comments in a short. I don't know how long that video is. We'll do like a catch and cook either once a month or twice a month while we're fishing and stuff. Appreciate it, Mikey. But it's pretty simple to put together. The only thing that holds it is that little hook up there, the feet, and the knob. That's the pressure regulator and stuff. The cooktop, it removes and goes back down onto it. So when it's got a carrying case, I just got it set down on there. But it's hot. It's just a few things. Some of this is for storage in there. Instead of remembering, you know, hey, did I grab this utensil, that utensil? I just bought a few extra. I figured I'll show you this. Yes, I did buy the spooky ones. Bat plates. Ghost plates. Different Halloween themed things. I did think these were pretty cool. Well, she found them. But it's the stackable cups. Measuring cup set. From a 1/4 teaspoon up. Plastic spoons, forks, and knives. Oh yeah. Oh, Karen likes to cook. Karen cooks a lot. Her and her boyfriend or fiance or whatever there. I didn't either. Ellen, what's going on? No hints. Can you guess what this is for? What's going on, Wayne? Is it raining up there? Is it raining up here still, Alan? It's nice here today, surprisingly. It got cloudy, said it was going to sprinkle, but it didn't, so. Sorry. It'll be a side-by-side life. I'll be fishing, she'll be cooking. Or I could be cooking, she'll be fishing. I don't know. How's everybody's day? Yeah, I just bought a few utensil things. I got the cooler if I need to bring that or whatever. Figure out a way to strap it to the top of my kayak. I'm just kidding. No, yeah. New tong scoopy things. I'm doing good. Dang, Alan, you already got it. Stay moving. The only thing I can say is stay moving. It may hurt like hell, or you might feel weak, but at least move something. Your arm, your hand, your leg. Keep different stuff moving a little bit. Then I hear you. I know what you mean. I got it. I went around my brother and got it. Time I got home by the next day, it was already so bad. I went to the doctor. The time I got there, shit, it was almost critical. They gave me a bunch of medicine for it. I took NyQuil, Tylenol, before I got there, just to be able to move. So they gave me ibuprofen while I was there, and another Tylenol, and Advil or something. They gave me a whole bunch of medicine while I was there. They kept me there for about an hour, so the medicine started kicking in, so I can still move. And I asked them, I said, when I'm taking this medicine they gave me to specifically help with it, do I need to stop taking this other medicine? I said, no. You can't take enough medicine to get rid of it, hardly. And there went my oil bottle. What the? Man, not my oil bottle. I gotta pick it up. Rawr. I'm just kidding. No, I just tried it there. I still gotta wash everything and take the labels off of it. I did buy a tarp when I'm fishing. If it's raining, I can clip it, put it back on there. Vitamin C, link, vitamin D as soon as you start feeling. Oh yeah. Hey friends of Dashers and More, how's it going? How are y'all doing? Yeah. See, he knew he had it, but he walked around with it, and he knew he had it when we went fishing. He didn't tell me. See, he learned to, when he coughed, he knows how to, like, not fully suppress it, but he dips and smokes cigars, so I seen him smoking a cigar, and he smoked it in there, and he got home and smoked some. So he covered it by that. So then by the time I got home and went to bed, I already had it. Unknowingly, but that's what you get. Yeah, body spasm, twitching, sweating, cold at the same time. You couldn't cover up. You had the fan or AC. Boy, it was bad. Okay. How's it going, Colin? Yeah, I hope you get better quick. Your boss, your foreman didn't give it to you, did he? I know he didn't. Such a scam. But yeah. I know I repeated this some, but if you want to learn how to put one of those together, it's pretty simple. I did a short video of how to do it as I did it. No, I said I was going to read the instructions. It said you need a Phillips head screwdriver. I didn't see one. I didn't see where you had to use one because it only tightened the thing on the side over there and the little knob right there. That was it. I'll go over the instructions and see if we got like tighten up a valve or unloosen something. But how's it going, Yoshi? How are you doing today? So if you guys got a quick food item you guys want to see cooked, or just watch us cook whatever we cook. Alright. Appreciate everybody coming in. Alright. It feels pretty good out today. It's windy. It's semi-windy here, so I know if it's windy here, it's windy down there. I want to do some more fishing, a couple different spots. We got a few more ideas, but we'll want to use those if we do a catch and cook, so it's not the same spot. Doing good, thank you. Hope you are having a blessed day as well, everybody in chat. We sure are. So, well, most of us are. If you're not familiar with some of these people in chat, check them out. And they're doing pretty good. I don't know how well you've seen that, but that blended in. I bought me a percolating pot for like boiling water and for making coffee. Get to make me some cowboy coffee. Yeah. Recommend if you are going to use some boiling water for one of your food products, do it before you put the coffee in it. Unless you just want coffee flavored stuff. Oh, I so would. I'm hoping one trespasses. Catch my drift. I was in fear of my life, officer. I was in fear of my life. He was trespassing. Oh, it's. They say it tastes like chicken, but it don't. Gator meat has its own flavor. And there's a difference in farm raised and wild. The fresher the meat you get, the fresher the killed alligator, the better off you are. Now some of them will say, oh, we just shot this umpteen amount of time ago. They'll say an earlier date than they shot it. There's nothing wrong with it. Just try to get as fresh as you can. What's going on, Trev? How's it going? But it's gonna be exciting to see there. Yeah. I mean, some of it can be a little chewy. I mean, it's going to be firmer than chicken and not as soft as fish and stuff, but it's not as chewy as some steaks you get. It's got its own unique flavor. They say it a little goes a long way. I mean, if you're not used to eating it, it is, but I'm used to eating it, so. And if you shoot a gator, just don't cut off the tail and waste the rest of it. Break it down, cut it up. You can eat all of it except the head. Don't grill it with the head on. That just looks gross. Cut the feet off. I mean, I'll be watching people grill some alligator and stuff. Shoot, they'll leave the head on and the feet. And I'm like, ugh. Chop the feet off, you can't eat them. Chop the head off, you can't eat it. You're just wasting that. And you don't have to cook it 9 hours to cook the meat fully done. You're just drying it out then. Oh, it's a little bit dry but slightly moist. Good flavor. Yeah. You grilled it 8 hours. You made it like beef jerky. Don't make it like beef jerky. Yeah, well, never ate chicken. I mean, gator. My B. Sorry. Gator felt. Yeah, just get the deer. It's not hard to skin one. It's a little tougher than alligator gar there, but once you can puncture to one spot and you can get a good sharp knife, keep the knife sharp as possible, and just follow it, and it just falls off. Then you just gotta chop at the feet and there in the head. Yeah, and you don't have to over season the meat either. A little salt, pepper, a little garlic, onion, if you want that. Look up your Cajun seasoning recipe. Boom. Slap your mama. Louisiana boil the there. They got all different types of flavor. They got lemon. They got garlic. They got blackened chicken. Blackened seafood. They got all different types of stuff. Stale Cracker, if you're not familiar with him, he's North Carolina, South Carolina, Louisiana. He's somewhere in the South. He puts on a thing, but I don't know quite where he's out of. Cajun Squirrel. Sorry, I seen a squirrel. Deep fried Cajun Squirrel for Thanksgiving. Nah. Deep fried Cajun Rabbit. Yeah, that sounds a little better. I don't know. You never know, it's going to taste delicious. You never know what it's going to be. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what the Chinese restaurant's going to feed you. Sorry. But, shoot, I made pot roast over an open flame, wrapped in aluminum foil. Garlic salt, garlic powder, garlic, onion powder, onion, sliced pecans, salt, pepper, paprika, little other few seasonings, rosemary, basil, stuff like that. Put it all in there. Wrapped the aluminum foil up. But what I did is I made little I had like a paring knife. It's a little thin small blade that only goes up to about a half-inch wide. I took and stuck it to the base of the handle, all around the thing, all the way around the meat. And I took and folded an onion, cut up the onions in strips and cut them in squares where I can fold them where that won't break, and stuck a whole half of pecans in there and stuffed it full. As I was sticking them in, I seasoned inside the onions. Then I took and melted some butter and put it into it. It injected around it, wrapped it in aluminum foil, and let her cook for a couple hours. Y'all, that was good. I found some marinade we use sometimes. I paired some, I can't remember the name of it. Something Tennessee. It's like hickory smoked pepper, cracked pepper. They got Tennessee whiskey. They got all kinds of stuff we used. Well, I put a little Worcestershire sauce with some of that. A little liquid smoke, salt, pepper, and a little bit of steak seasoning. Put some rosemary. I stuck it on the grill. I marinated it for like 3 hours. Y'all, that was max I'll wait. I don't even marinate sometimes that long. Unless I'm going to have it the next day, and I'll marinate it. But yeah, I marinated about 3 hours. Brought it out of the thing. Let it warm up just a little bit. Stuck it on the grill. Y'all, I had to literally get a spoon and slide it underneath. I could try to get it with a fork, but it was just so tender it just started falling apart. So I had to slide a big spoon up underneath it to get it off. That steak was so delicious. Uh, you can get some good over there. I watched a guy I watched Instagram yesterday, and I watched a guy in Bradford, Pennsylvania, fishing in a creek. He yelled over to his buddy to call the cops. They had a 6-foot alligator up there. Somebody had released. Thank God. The guy's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know where my alligator went." They found the guy, so they gave him a ticket for almost releasing an invasive species out there. He's like, he's only been missing like a couple hours. Oh, thank God, because that guy's like, I almost had a heart attack. This man, I was down there in Florida one time and a bigger one snuck up on me. It was like, man, I thought Mama was around. Oh, I had a heart attack. No, good. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. We're thinking hamburgers, small steaks, pork chops, just stuff you can cook on a flat top with some vegetables and stuff. Mashed potatoes, just different stuff. Y'all guys ever had deer jerky? I like deer jerky. I made my own recipe. Little this and little that. Little sprinkle of this. That looks good. Sprinkle of that. They wipe it out. They just gone. I had one of those I got one of those dehydrators. I do some in. The only thing that don't get jerkied is the back strap and the fish loins. Everything else, jerkied. Neck meat, back meat, rib meat, it don't matter. If I can cut it off, it gets jerkied. It's so good too. I'll make a couple of trays, let them cool, bag up, put them in there, try to hide them. Nah, it don't matter. They just eat it. They just pretty much, scarf everything. All right, Mikey, what's your question? Oh, grill some fish like that. Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. Voya. Do not try the Daiya. If you see Daiya, it's a brand of lactose cheese and another product. You see Daiya, turn around and run. Do not buy. It's gross. You might as well just take a piece of wax in your mouth with some cardboard, chew and swallow. and that's how they make their cheese. I have tried it. Voyas. That's a pretty good brand, but if you like Baby Bell, they make a lactose brand. Borden's used to make a lactose brand, but I haven't seen Borden's around but Walmart. Just check around real good. They have been coming out with some stuff, but do not recommend Daiya. Do not. And if you like banana pudding and all of that, they do still have the whole milk. It don't have the lactose in it. It still holds and binds and makes puddings, cakes, and stuff out of that. Biscuits. You can even still make with almond milk if you use that. I found so much substitutions to milk that it ain't even funny. They got cream cheese. The yogurt is not 100% lactose free. If you ain't tried the yogurt, repeat, it is not 100% lactose free. Yep. It's in, I think, a light blue wrapper. And if you got somebody that, I know you're lactose intolerant, if you're in the family, got somebody lactose intolerant, and you're out of milk, their milk, that milk is expensive. You gotta have it, but it's a bit firm and chewy, kind of slight tangy flavor to it. I've eaten it. It's just all of the Baby Bells like that. I don't know why. Yeah, I can talk about food all day. What's going on, MTZ? How's it going? My bad, I was rambling on about food. I get to ramble on y'all, boy. I just tell her. Them round cheeses are, yeah, they did pretty good. They got sour cream. They got cream cheese now. You can buy it in, I think, chive, strawberry, plain. I think that's chives and onions, and I think blueberry flavored. If you like it on bagels. If you're not familiar with gluten stuff usually is dairy free at the same time, because usually if you have one you have the other. But a lot of I just have the lactose intolerant. They make donuts in it. It does have a slightly weird texture. If you are a big texture thing, it's got like a rougher way to it. Bill is another name for a bala. Hindi logo is a cow, so oh, okay. Yeah. Imperial butter. They got all brands of just check around. You'll be like, oh man, this stuff's cheaper there. If you like cookies, Oreo, or there, if you like mint chocolate cookies from Girl Scouts, the mint cookies, they're lactose intolerant, gluten free and stuff like that. They're good. They do have them at the store that's in a lactose free brand. You just gotta look around. They got several things. They are more expensive. Yeah. I have found a brand to me that is better than Oreo. It's less oily and less gritty. But I don't know how many people have there. Do it. Without lactose intolerant. Yeah. They got so much stuff out there. You can still use almond milk. I've used coconut milk when I had to. I've used regular milk, but yogurt is not 100% lactose free. I want to repeat that. It is not. Be careful on Planters peanuts that are seasoned. Some of them are seasoned. They do contain milk. Just check the back of the things if you're not used to looking for it yet. Still check the back, because I never knowed Planters peanuts. It was like the barbecue flavor or something like that. They contain milk. Ask me how, I don't know. Yeah, hey, that's a warning sign. I'm just going to give you a heads up. That's an early warning sign. I found out the hard way. What's up, Steven? If you guys hear a cat meowing, it's the one I rescued. Yeah, it's an early warning sign. I'd back off or try to find some lactose things. They got pretty good ice cream out now too, so you're not left out. It is more expensive and a smaller thing. If you don't like coconut, don't recommend getting the coconut ones. The almond ones are okay, but they do have the other ones. Be warned, if you see chocolate, if you like chocolate, some of them, the chocolate brands that are in ice cream they do taste a little funnier. Some ice cream brands taste a little wonky. Yeah, that's a sign of it. Slightly bloat, coughing, weak feeling, sharps, acid reflux. It's the whole mess of junk it can do. But I've made banana pudding, chocolate puddings, cakes, biscuits. They call for regular milk. I put you eat a lot of dairy? No, I don't know. Yeah. See, that's how mine started. It was throughout the years, but eat too much, get sick, gotta stop eating it, didn't dawn on me, Just little stuff here and there, over time, and it's got to be too much. Yeah. They do make a lactose pill. You can take and eat so much on it. But I found if you buy the small capsules, either it don't matter if you buy the off-brand or the regular brand. I do recommend buying the lactose brand of them, because they do taste a little better. The round ones do pretty good, but if you can avoid taking those, unless you downright want pizza or something, I wouldn't take them as often because they do kind of stop you up and break it down where you can handle it. So you might, I ate cheese and it didn't do nothing. It'll take, if you like used to using the bathroom like mid-morning, early morning, something like that, it can take you almost all day or the next day to use the bathroom. So be warned on that if you never took those. Dang. I've done that. Dang. But yeah, I can't wait to try that the coffee pot. That's what I'm most excited about, is that little coffee pot. It's a percolator. Flip open lid. Water strainer. Inside cup. 12 cup holder. It sits flat in the bottom of there. You don't have to worry about it getting, you don't have to worry about there, and you don't have to worry about burning your fingers either. It's got a wooden handle. If you got a big hand like mine, just make sure you keep your thumb pressed to the back, because if you grip it a certain way, your knuckles can touch and it'll burn. Recommend buying some type of heat safe glove or any type of glove. Reason why I say glove, not oven mitt, because oven mitt, even though I know you can grip, but you can still have individual finger movements for that. And plus they got some grippies on it and stuff, so. Have you got that checked out, Smurfy? Have you gotten that checked out? I've done that. I've done that 3 times. And only reason why I say this is that I've done it before I went to the heart doctor. And when I went to the heart doctor, they put me on the EKG, and they told me I was having a cardiac infarction, which is AKA heart attack. So I've had them look into that, because that's the only thing I did. I mean, I woke up, it popped like you said. I burped and it popped and it burned my throat. Oh, it got bad. I coughed for an hour and a half. I took an acid medicine. I've eaten like 5 or 6 Tums to help with it. If it's extreme, you can do that, I've been told so. And I've taken another acid tablet. I had to sit up. I still coughed. I threw up in there and stuff. I felt bad all that next day. I still felt bad the morning after that when I went to the heart doctor. So how are you doing? You know, an automatic response is, I'm okay. You know, you don't realize you should not say I'm okay, you know. Hey, even though it's small, you know, but she's like, she done an EKG. She's like, are you having a heart attack, or did you just recently have a heart attack? It's a cardiac infarction. I'm like, no. She goes, how are you feeling? I said, I feel a little bad. I've had some really super bad acid. And she's like, huh, okay. I'm going to walk out here. She talks to her nurse. She bought way far away. Well, I'm going to put you on a Holter monitor to monitor your heart. I'm not going to put you all through the stress tests and stuff because it looks like you're having a cardiac infarction. I'm not going to make you run and do all that testing and put you all through the stress test bubbles and stuff again. Binge, you have done it before. We don't want to put you through that stress. Binge, you're having a cardiac infarction. You know, her nurse came in. I'm like, so how was? It had an abnormal reading. We're going to put you on this for like a month and a half. It was like 2 months altogether. She's like, well, we're just going to go ahead and add it for 2 months. I put this one there, this color there, you know. So I'd really would do that. Okay, so that's good. But that was my experience with that acid thing. It wound up being a heart attack. You know, she didn't do no more testing like that. Okay, done fine. Well, we found some abnormalities with your heart and stuff. Okay. A little scary, you know. My dad passed away with a massive heart attack. He had a massive heart attack before that. He had a couple heart attacks before that. Okay, I just had one. Okay, a little scary. Okay, that was about a month and a half later. It's nothing to really worry about. We'll monitor it over time. Okay? Supposed to go back to her in like 3 months. Oh, I've gone back to teaching. It's a little easier with all this stuff going on. I'm like, okay. Got a new doctor. Comes in. I'll see you've been having this, and that, and this. Yeah. I'll see some there. Oh, and some other. It just got worse from there. Okay. Take this medicine. Come back in a few weeks. Check your blood pressure often. Okay, it's doing fine. Some days it's not. Some days it is. Okay. Nope. Alright, go back. Still on this medicine? Yep. There. Okay, try this one. Okay. Well, I'm going to do some testing. Gave me 6 months or 3 months. 3 to 6 months. Well, I'll just go ahead and make it 3 months. Okay. 1 month passed. 2 months passed. Getting close to the heart doctor's appointment. Okay, still palpitation and all that stuff. Feeling weird and stuff like that. No, it's supposed to test the heart again and all of that. That's supposed to do. 4 months passed. 5 months passed. It's already been almost 2 years. So I'm like, huh. She goes, what? I say, I know it's been more than 3 months, but I'm supposed to go to the heart doctor, right? She goes, I thought you was back last December. Around the 14th or 12th, right? Yeah. Well, we wound up having our daughter around that time, so we scheduled it, moved it up like January. So I pushed it 1 more month, but never heard anything else again. We'll give you a call to make sure you remember, even though you got bad memory, even though it's written down, but we still got to give you a call because you got a bad memory and stuff from some strokes and whatever happened to you, okay? Because they just ruled it off as a stroke. Well, strokes. So I'm like, okay, fine, you know. Nope, no heart doctor again. So I get to go gripe at the doctor now. About a month and a half ago, they done that acid reflux things. Chest felt a little funny and stuff like that. Rolling it off as acid reflux. Got up next day roaming around. Well, not roaming around, feeling like shit again. I'm like really crap. But I said, I think I should have went to the hospital. Yeah. Audit week, you know. Yeah, I should have went. She goes, yeah, probably should have. Probably had another small heart attack. Yeah. What? Dang. Sorry. Oh, it was hooked to a phone. Anytime I felt something or anything during any activity sitting there, I was supposed to put how bad I thought it was or how mild. You know, I've dealt with some pretty painful stuff, so I gotta not for say a super high pain intolerance, but I dealt with enough pain where it's not as bad as it would be for like someone that ain't had much pain. So just put it this way, I woke up during the night, pressed a button, pressed it, you know, I've used that shit. I about wore the buttons out on that thing. Well, press it every time you feel something or you think you did. Well, I didn't press it every time I think I did. I pressed it every time I did feel something. Yeah. We'll just monitor it. Gotta be from the stress out. I had a lot of stress. Yeah. But no. No, I try not to ignore nobody. I know I'm rambling, I'm just... Well, yeah, it's just crazy, you know. I'm like... Yeah, yours is stress. I tell you. Imagine my wife is a nurse and when she asks if dang. Hey, at least she don't just yell out, Nurse Smurf. I feel funny. Come and help me, Nurse Smurf, and fall on the floor. Now she said, I'll get the rectal thermometer. I don't care how sick you feel, just get up. Sorry. Don't do that. Oh, I even got a table too. Yeah, I bought a little 4-foot table to do this thing on. Chopping board, stuff like that. I got tables and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I'll show you the table. Yeah, table. I can't wait to try this stuff, y'all. I can't wait. It's gonna taste good. I hope. I might have to do the cooking. I'm just kidding. She cooks good. Hey, Ice House, how's it going? Ouch. Do you holler, nurse, nurse, nurse? I need attention. I think I got a hernia. No, not the umbilical one, the other one. Okay. Oh, sorry. On my way, got sliced with a machete. She told me her mom's about. Good Lord. Go. Play over there and be quiet. Get it, dog. Come on, get you a scratching. Yes, I think I'll get a scratching. No, you're not jumping up there and laying down. Grilled chicken. If you hear the phone go to mute, and you see a chicken fall on the table, I did not shoot one of my chickens. Nah, they too small. No. Really? Come on. Come on, nobody wants to see your butthole on camera. Lay down. What are you doing? No, you're not getting up on the table. How's Connie doing? Murphy Mama with us. I got hit by a van in Georgia. Well, I was crossing the road and it was clear, and I had it clear all the way. A van full of people come flying out in Georgia out of a turning spot, and I jumped out the way, but it caught the bottom of my foot, so I landed on my leg, twisted my leg, and I straightened up my knee, my bottom of my arm, and my shoulder a little bit, and I hurt my leg pretty good. Went in there, was going over to get something to drink, and we couldn't drive. They didn't want to drive across the road, and they didn't want to go get it, so they sent me over there. I told them if I go get it, they're buying the drinks. I'm not buying them and going across the road. There, so I didn't even get to make it in there to it. They went from clear to nothing to they floorboarded at about 50 miles an hour. A guy out of the road didn't get run over, but the van kept driving about he got about 40, 50 yards down the thing that said, and the guy stuck his window out. He goes, "Oh shit, we run over a white guy." Hey, white boy, is what he yelled out. Not being racist. Nope, not doing it. I'm just saying what they said. Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I am. You know, I didn't see my arm yet. Or not. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. And they drove off. So, I got to the store asking for a paper towel because a little brush the sand off and check it, you know. But I didn't know I was dripping all the way through the parking lot. And I got the door when I felt the drip. I said, oh shit, can I get some paper towels? And the guy was like, yeah, I just seen what happened. You know, they still drove off. I was like, yeah. He's like, your leg's bleeding too, and your shoulder's bleeding. You know, and he gave me a bunch of paper towels. And I called the people across the road. Called and called and called and called and called and called. I called like several times. They finally answered. What do you want? Ain't you gonna bring the drinks? I said, what are you guys doing? We're looking at the blueprints inside. I'm like, I called you guys 20 times a piece. Come across the road. I said, I got across, but I said, a van came speeding by and I barely made it out of the way. Okay, I had to work all freaking week long on a freaking hurt, twisted up, scarred up leg with a scarred up arm and shoulder and stuff. Need to go to the hospital? Maybe. So, okay, called up nearest the hospital. How long there, you know, had to make a claim and all of that. So I got there, was going there. We got to call him. I said, how long does usually a visit like this take? You can come in because it's emergency, but we got Ebola. And that's when the Ebola virus was going around real bad. All the hospitals up there in that area was full. There was like 6 of them, slam packed. Well, come on in. You're just gonna have to be putting this in there, but you pretty contagious. So, the time you come inside the door and all of that, no, I just turn around and go back to work. Can we just go home? No, we gotta finish up this building. We just started on it. The head boss is gonna be mad. So, okay, didn't get treatment all week long. Get to going out there, they called the boss. Hey, he's gonna have to make a workman's comp complaint because he did get injured on the job. How long's it been? A week. Why didn't you go there? The Ebola virus was up there. Why didn't you guys come on? We figured you want us to finish up the building. Well, Benz, it took a week and he was still able to work. I'm not going to allow him to use the workman's comp. He's like, you're not allowed to use workman's comp. You're going to have to use your own medical if you got medical, or pay for it out of your pocket. I'm like, what do you mean? I got injured on a job. You guys sent me over there and went and drive across the damn road. So I'm the one that's got to pay for it now. Yes, you put it on there, he's going to fire you. He's going to fire you. So, okay. You know, it was still hurting pretty bad. I had to get it wrapped up and put on and stuff to make sure nothing was broke. Because I still walked on it, but it was painful, you know. It was twisted, sprained, almost broke, bruised up. Arm and everything, shoulder, leg, and all of that. You know, just... I worked all week. Vince, they worked all week. They wouldn't go home. I wasn't out to claim it. Well, I got to the hospital. She took me up there, got in hobbling. I got so bad I couldn't stand it no more. So we went in and they asked me what happened, and I told them. They said, you have to make a claim. So I called my brother to call the other guy, which I had the original guy's number, the main boss. I said, look, they're forcing me to sign paper. You sign that paper, I'm going to have you fired. I'm going to whip your ass when you get home. I hope you know that. I'm like, I got to sign the papers. If I don't sign the papers, they're sending the law up here and with something, and they're going to send it to his house. You signed the papers, you fired, I'm going to beat the shit out of you. So I was like, okay, whatever. You know, a few choice words after that. But, you know, I called the other guy. I said, hey, they want me to file it, I have to file it. You do it, I'm going to have it because he's done called over there. Well, if you do it, he's going to beat your ass and all of this, you know, and then you will be fired. They called the main boss, like, look, they're making me sign the papers. Well, you're just fired if you sign those papers. Well, I had it on speakerphone at the time. You do, I'm going to sue you for false claiming that you worked on it all week and this and that, you know. And the nurse, I told her, I said, I can't sign those papers. She goes, just end the phone. So I hung up the phone. She goes, sign these papers. Okay, sign the papers. She filed them just to report it. So, okay, got to go in. I got a month off. I had to take a month. Arm was still bad, all ate up, you know. Shoulder is still wrapped and the leg still wrapped. Couldn't walk, still on crutches. Stayed on there. Month in, had to get it checked. Well, if you don't show up to work the day after your month is up, I don't care if you got a doctor's excuse or not, or doctor's appointment 2 days later, we're firing you. What you call and give me a report on there. I said, so if I don't show up to work, I'm fired. Yes. I'm not showing up to work because I got to get this, make sure it's okay. Because it still was painful and everything. Because I've done injured that knee previously to make sure it didn't re-injure the portion of that. Because it had been major surgery. So, okay, I said, I guess I'm fired. What? Hung up the phone. He called my brother. Did you just quit? Nope, I was just fired. Hung up the phone. The other guy called me. I didn't even answer him. Rode around, doing some stuff. Got to the doctors. They said it's still torn. You're still able to work, but no heavy toting, stuff like that. What do? I said, I climb a ladder a lot, and I tote a lot of paint buckets, move a lot of stuff. He goes, no, none of that right now. I said, you're in luck. I said, I just been fired for it. He was fired for having a medical condition. Yeah, you know you can sue him, right? Yep. I didn't sue him. I just told him to suck my, you know. Jeez. That's a shame. I saw he was live earlier supporting me. He must have made another. But that's where they were telling me. Hot dog. Myself, I know who you're talking about, but haven't seen your baby. Doggy said he was hungry too. Doggy, like, I show up to dinner and ain't nothing going already. He's going good. He's taking a nap. That's good. Smurfy, have you saw my baby today? I think he's in hiding from me. Baby back ribs. Ribs, yummy. Sorry, I saw if you find him. Separation makes the heart grow fonder. Smurfy, that dog is spoiled. Yeah, a little bit. Back to the fridge. I'll see you. Alright. Later, Ice House. The dog's name is Sirius. Stay, Ice House. Ooh, I like that. Karen. Haha. Alan. I used to have one named Buckbeak, but he got sick and passed away. No, that dog was freaking poisoned. That dog did not get sick. He got poisoned, y'all. They poisoned him off. That's when all the drug head neighbors were over next door. She just put it in a nice way. I'll tell you the truth. He got poisoned. I had a black lab German Shepherd mix. She wound up passing. She jumped 14 foot straight off the ground and grabbed a flying squirrel flying by. Gliding by. Straight up, 14 foot. Flat footed. She was looking at me over the fence and said, "Flying squirrel." I heard, and that was it. And through the, I'm like, "What was that?" And the guy was like, "I don't know." I was like, "That sounded like a flying squirrel." Walked over there, shined the light. I said, "Pepper." That was a dog because she was black and white. Well, she was black and brown with a teeny tiny bit of white. So I called her Pepper. I said, she looked at me. I said, "What's in your mouth?" "Fine, Dad, I'll show you, I guess." I went, blah, and spit out this flying squirrel. I said, "Wait." And I opened up the gate and I went through it. I said, "Wait. Reached down for it. She grabbed it and chewed it up a little bit more. I picked up the flying squirrel. I said, "I'm sorry," and went over and buried it. See, he always flew. He always glided from one tree to the other next to the house. He 14 foot. Just, I'm like, yep, he didn't survive. Mother freakers. Fuck off, man. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, Harry Potter fan. Potter? Yeah, she got literally pissed. She made me sign the papers. She said, "I legally got to do it, but there, she argued with me for a freaking hour." She goes there, so. And on the rest of that, I wound up, he wound up firing me. And I wound up filing for unemployment till I got where I could physically actually got released by them, because a lot of the restrictions was for the jobs. I was still putting everything in there. Yeah, they wound up poisoning him for a little bit. Yeah, them neighbors were they had times over next door. Don't tired of people randomly showing up, knocking on the door, and tired of trying to run them off, but they came back. We're tired of hiding the bodies over here. We're running out of space. They had a couple people next door over there, old people, some people. But every now and then we hear a gunshot. Just a little 22 caliber, long rifle, No dog over there, pig every now and then, stuff like that. But every now and then I'll get to smelling something dead. 2 weeks on in, smelling dead. She's like, "What is that?" I said, "I know what it is, but I don't want to say," because the kids were always around when she asked. She's like, "What is that?" "Well, I don't want to say. She's like, "No, seriously, the kids went in the house finally," and it was like, "What's going on?" I said, "Do you remember all this smell we've been smelling?" "Yeah." I said, "It's been dead bodies." "What? Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yes." I said, "It's been bodies." So because every now and then we hear a gunshot, then like 3 days later we start smelling the dead, I smelled a dead body or two, and one was burning. So you'll never forget the smell. So one night it got real. The whole damn week it got real bad. I broke down. I said, I called the law. I said, hey. I said, I don't know if somebody died next door in the house. I said, I heard a gunshot before. I don't know what is going on over there or what. I was like, it reeks, it smells dead. Well, it could be an animal. I said, nope, no animals over there. I said, they got rid of all their pigs, their dogs, everything. And I said, I've smelt this smell before and it's a body. No, it's a body. We'll send somebody over there to check. So, okay. The fake owner of the property was on the place. He seen the lights pull up flash. You know, you mind if we search around? He's like, well, what for? He goes, well, we there, you know, he got away with it. Well, we got a thing for suspicious smell from, you know, they said the store down there has been smelling it. They've called, we've called, you know, oh yeah, I'm sorry, we just forgot to bury our fish in the cooler. You know, and they had I don't know why they had a random cooler full of fish. I guess in case somebody pulled up, they had it, but yeah. So they got away with it. The elder gentleman that was over there, that was the elder gentleman that was over there doing that took over the property, he wound up running his son off. He's the one that was running the drug / prostitution place over there for rent. He was running a halfway house full of drugs, and they wound up being over there collecting a bunch of stuff. Oh, they raided the place for drugs. Oh yeah, there was drugs in every room of the house. Beds, tables full of it. Just anything, any type of drug you can name it. It was over there. Boxes on boxes on boxes and boxes and piles of it. Everywhere. A lady goes, excuse me, officers, you mind if I come and get something out of the house? He says, yeah. Oh, I got my box. You know, she closed the lid, they checked it. Okay. Walks in the house, goes throughout the house, raking drugs off into the box. You know, a decent sized Home Depot box, not one of those real small ones, you know. The one that takes you pretty good to hold, you know. She filled it full of drugs sticking out the top and walks out the door. Have a good day, officers. They looked at her. You have a good day too, and let her leave. A whole damn box of drugs. Right past SWAT and about 30 or 40 other officers over there. What's going on, Lewis? Do you mind? There's not food yet. Dang it. Will you let Spoiled in? I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling. How's it going, Lewis? Sorry, I had to side you forward. I couldn't see you anymore. Do you mind? Come on. I don't think they want a close up. It's good. Waited all day for rain. that waiting for the fish to bite for a dart. You tried fishing in the rain? What? I fish in the rain. I still get pretty good bites. It gets the lightning there. Yeah. I wanted to start doing some catch and cooks. Figured I'd chat with y'all this time. Hang out for a bit. Weird random topic day, I guess. She's working on some merch and some other stuff. She wants to get some of that done to post up. I do got some keychains done. Well, I done till I got the stuff till I run out. But yeah, I ain't spending expensive on expensive stuff. I just went and bought what I know somewhat of what I need. If I can't deal with any of that, I can't. I'm not cooking nothing. But yeah. Anybody ever used one of these? If you haven't, they make a shallower one. That's like half this size. It goes like right there to the top up. If you guys have used one of those things are awesome. Yeah, it'll be a split live a couple times here and there. If you want to see some stuff cooked, let us know. I don't know about filleting the fish, but I'll probably just cook them whole, because I do know how to cook them whole. I just don't feel like trying to catch a fish, do that, and then try to fillet it. Then I can show her how to fillet, but it's going to take a minute. So if I like go out and get, and there. You got any ideas on what you want cooked? Stick it in one of my shorts comment section. Shoot, they ain't used to go no expensive. I'll tell you that. I could have got all fancy, but I'm like, nah. Did my chat frame. You still listening? Can you bring me something to drink? Thirsty. Suckers. Sun's on my back. It's hot, y'all. It's hot. I'm thinking on camping in some parts of the yard. I feel like driving out 55 miles for like a day and a half to set up just to do an overnight camping. I'm not gonna do it here at the house in the wood line or something like that. You know, just still be here, but won't have to drive 55 miles for everything. Our state's weird. You gotta sign up with you gotta sign with pretty much your life away to be able to camp around here. And it's already so hot, so hot. Go bring me something to drink and let the dog in. Oh, coming down hot. Yeah. What's going on, Sam and Grace? How's it going? Sorry, my chat finally moved, y'all. Have all smaller ones like as well, good for frying stuff. Yeah, frying chicken back. Lois, we're frying bacon wrapped chicken breast tenders tonight with waffle fries. Nice. That sounds good. What did I want? Huh? That sounds nice. I seen one I'm thinking about trying. Now some stuff will be prepped before we get down there. Just to prep it. To keep it cool so we ain't gotta... Here, go play. Thank you.
Dad, the ball to me.
I'm not gonna reveal what it is, but it's pretty good. So.
That's it.
Here, go play, baby. Scoot your hands closer. Put them closer. Put your hands. There you go.
They flew to me. Wow, that's a lot of stuff.
Well, look at the butterfly.
I saw it. It's been orange.
Yeah, go look at it. Here. Oh yeah.
Come here. Forward. Yeah. I want a keyboard.
Go get it. Yeah, that's one of my older ones.
Daddy, why?
Here. Go play. Go play. That's not a photobomb. What a mess. No matter how old they are, they're still. Yeah, they are.
I'll be here. Oh, have we got?
Yeah, that's a cup I made.
Oh, I thought it was butterfly. That's a young one.
We'll go play
No, I
with them.
thought it was butterfly. Yeah.
But I'm not gonna camp when it's super hot. Like if it starts to cool off, I'll want to do it then. That stove, it's about 4 or 5 pounds. Yeah, I'll say about 7 at max. He just turned 15. He'll be 16 next year.
Like that. It
Go down that way.
was.
Nice. He's the one you got fishing with you?
Put it in my hand. Pick that little dog.
That way I can build me a campfire. I don't know, I just go camping, I gotta build me a campfire. Campfire, baked potatoes are good. See, if I do the camping videos around the yard, I mean, I can go play. You're not funny. You are, but come on.
Hello?
Sick. It's just a table. I bought a little 4-foot fold-up table to use the thing on, so I'm gonna test it. It weighs about 2 pounds. It's got clips. You press and hold.
I think how you do that.
Go play. Don't knock over my camera.
That.
What was that? Probably the nosy lady next door. Yeah, it's the nosy lady next door.
That's that.
Dog thieving lady. Prayers for the old man. Hope they were all soon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't only pray for somebody when they're sick. Pray with them for all the time. How's it going, Tom? Good to see you. How are you today? That's good to see you too. You guys are distracting me from talking with people. So very blessed. Thank you, Karen. Oh, yeah. I'm surprised Scotty ain't came in yet. He could come in. Probably not. Probably with his wife or Glacier Shark. Oh. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Alright. Don't work too hard, Tom. Sorry, y'all. Go play.
It's what Daddy said for.
Alan, Tizzy Rag, Tom, where's How about Tom sick, man?
That's that. Whoa. We're on the table. Oh, did it?
Yeah.
Hey. Wait, that's cowboy.
Yeah. Because I'll come in if I get my wrench back. I've been wanting to come in, but I know I didn't have my wrench. So, he didn't, he got his wrench back. Well, I don't know why he ain't came in yet. He didn't come in, he's more than welcome.
So is the ball on the table?
Go get me a charger.
It's the ball. Woo!
I need the cord too. She knows which one it is. Go get you something to drink.
What's this, Daddy?
Wanted me to show you their ball. Here, go play.
Daddy, how deep
Yeah.
is it for?
It's faster and you got a whole roll up to use.
Sprint, sprint.
We are gonna do some freshwater lives.
Ah.
We just no, we won't generally catch a lot. It's not to be huge fish, because some of the places closest around here, the biggest thing that's going to be in the water is either gar, sucker fish, or bass. And I've seen some pretty large bass too. So. Large alligator snapping turtles,
And tapping.
beaver, otter. No telling what you're gonna see down there. I just can't move around the camera too much because it's got graffiti down there. Stupid people graffiti.
I am going to show you.
What are you doing, Steve? Lay in the shade.
Stevie don't like sun. I do none of them.
It's hot though. It's hot on the back.
Hey, don't steal my spot. I must get them here.
Okay, this stuff. Yeah. They ain't no use to go out and spend a bunch of money. Well, besides Academy and stuff for Dick's Sporting Goods, which Dick's Sporting Goods don't have much fun camping. Academy is over in Pensacola and stuff, so.
I am missing.
Yeah, they no use to blow the budget or overspend on stuff. You're just gonna use, necessarily, all of the durability. You're not gonna be throwing it, rugging it around. It's just gonna be washed and put back in the tote till next time. So. The Blackstone brand grill down there is $100 and something, and that was a quarter of the price.
Here. No, if we shut Daddy, he'll take the ball. Here.
Nice.
That's it.
Karen said hi.
Daddy. They flew it.
I ain't been to West Marine in a while. I go where I like to look around and stuff. There, Home Depot. I look around a lot of places, but I see no point in, y'all
Play with you.
going to like a Bass Pro or a big camping store. Now, your tents or your sleeping bags, yes. But if you're going just mediocre, not Alaska camping, like casual, you know, you're doing it for you. Don't think you gotta use. I mean, I'm fine with just air. You know, it's half the budget. It's half the price of the other stuff. You know, if you save the money and the time of going there, it's not to support Walmart per se, but I mean, if you got a brand or whatever, you know, something you absolutely 100% know is durable, you know, or hold up over long periods of time, but you pretty much treat stuff right in a few catch and cooks and stuff like that. Don't let it get wet, you know. Nice. So yeah, we can either get it delivered or drive right there, which is only 2 miles up the road. Or I can drive there. We got camping stores, but Walmart's got more of the selection than Dick's, Sporting Goods, and Academy. Bass Pro is in Alabama or way over there in Florida. I don't feel like driving all the way to Flominton or Atmore to the Coleman store. You know, they're not used to it. When you can buy it there, and you know. Shoot, Florida's now got a, which a lot of this was, some of this stuff was technically been just camping and could be used for hunting and stuff. Tax free. Yeah, yeah. See, I could have bought the Blackstone instead of the Ozark. The Blackstone was like 150. I had another one slightly bigger than the one that's there, because those. And the other one was like 250. Then the Coleman stove, which was okay. I mean, a 2-burner stove. Then they had one with a griddle and all of that. So. And I've even tried to looking at the camping section for the pots, the pans, and stuff like that to do the stuff with, instead of buying each individual separate things. But ain't no use to cost you an arm or a leg, you know. Unless you're going deep sea fishing. Don't skip on your boat motor and
I know both things.
there you go. That's a little firmer.
This is the one I think. This is the box. Oh my god. A super dope. I found a super dope.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna look into the solar powered generators, but the ones with the solar panel, because it's hard to make.
What? And truck. The tops. The tops lonely. They want to.
No, leave my stuff alone. Leave them alone.
Hello, Pioneer. What? What did you put there? Ooh, I missed it. I just hit the ball. I got this toy thing. Ready?
The Coleman stove was $20 less than that was, and it was the Coleman brand. Now Coleman, I got a stove over there, but it's the one you use the camping fuel in.
Daddy! What am I doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
This one, in case of storm or out there, you know, I got a generator. It's just that one's for the house. That if I'm out just like doing YouTube.
Ah, sit on it. Sit it.
Hamburgers, hot dogs,
Oh.
small steaks. Will do if I catch a proper size fish.
Ooh, that's actually. Yeah.
The green britches has been moving around a lot. If you guys want to see something cooked, just let me know. Just type it down, or if you got my number, just text it to me. I'll write it down.
No, you throw it.
Write the ingredients,
Throw it like that.
or
Food wing. Food it out. Yeah. Move that.
the knives are not out here. They're just inside. I didn't feel like bringing them. When gas breaks, easier to fix, get it replaced first. Even use random chip to repair it in a hurry. Yeah, I was talking about those little solar power banks. Just a little bitty feller, or not so big. You know, if I'm not doing YouTube, instead of having a phone charger, I can just plug it into that and run off of solar while I'm there. Instead of having a loud gen or that in the back. Which I found another lighting system that's powered by solar. I got the generator for the house. In case the power goes out, I can run some stuff from it. So. Yeah. Yeah, if like the power goes out and I'm using a generator to keep the, let's just say the two freezers I got going. The icebox, the freezer, and a lamp, and a fan. I can run all of those off of that and still have plenty. To charge the cell phone on, I have to plug something. I can just stick that in the window and just charge whatever I need.
I see it on the table.
Like a radio and stuff.
Oh no, the bus stuck's here.
Just for extreme emergencies and YouTube and stuff.
See what? Me up and down.
Yeah.
Oh no, the bus at the back.
They got the smaller gas generators for like $150. They're the same price. But if you don't use them within a certain amount of time all the time and keep your oil changed in so often.
Bob.
Nice.
They hold it.
Nice.
It's Bob.
They sell all kinds of power conversion kits for trucks to run your truck, to run a they got car cooler generators and everything you can run off of those things. Nice.
Oh no, we're going on there. And that.
Would you play?
I did it.
Yeah. So the ones you can find around here, they'll run.
Up and down.
You can run some things off. But they just go out so easy. I've been reading some stuff, so. She wants you.
Why?
I don't know.
Daddy. What area? What is...
Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm waiting for cooler weather so I can do some stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do any like shooting videos. I know some people do, but I'm like, no. I'll do some camping and stuff like that in the yard unless I get the actual chance to go out, you know. I just gotta work around the kids with everything. I know I can allow them on the live somewhat, but you never know what perv is out there, so. Wouldn't get much done or get to do much, and all the time I'm just older running for them the whole time, you know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It never hurts to stay prepared with some extra stuff. I thought about getting a hunting blind, like while we're down there fishing and stuff. Set it up. Bring a small heater or something. Well, I wouldn't have to really bring a heater. I stay warm enough where if I'm in that, I'll burn up. Fish down there inside of it, keep the wind out of everything. You got that right. You never know. I'll run into a few of them. Sorry if it's crooked, but I got it. I'm sort of in the sun, so. I still got to chop up the rest of the firewood. I was hoping for the ladder back. Let somebody borrow my ladder, but they ain't brought it back, so. I got one, but it's not safe. It's safe to use, but it could be not safe to use if you get my drift. I'd rather have a good sturdy one than that one. Especially cutting off limbs up to get it to go. If you're listening, would you bring me the other charger? That one wasn't charged. You stuck it up there but forgot to plug it in. I did have a charger system, but a solar one for some stuff, but there we go. Stay right there, little son. Stay right there. Anybody seen Fat Cat? I waited for him to go live, but I never see him go live, so. Yeah, that little stove's right there. It's just freaking, it's nice. I do got your stickers in the mail, Karen. You're gonna have 2 arrive. One's for your nephews, all 3 of them. One set's for you and one set's for Connie. If anybody wants any stickers, let me know. I got a limited amount right now, but so. Can't see you. Do what? Oh, I'm sitting behind the camera reading. If I turn my way, you just get blinded by the sun. Nope, it don't work no more then. Because it was dead as a doornail when I plugged it in. He wasn't feeling well. Dang. Yeah, it does. It's bad. Unfortunately, they got a new strand going around. Yeah. So you're getting blinded by the light. That's why I'm having to lean up, block the phone as best as I can. Hey. This is just an audio recording. Every now and then I remotely remove the phone while I'm sitting inside. No, I'm not sitting inside. No, I've been burning up out here. I got to mow tomorrow, y'all. I got to mow all week, which is nice. It's not been too bad on the mowing. Yeah, I'm looking at this stuff. I'm like, man, I can't wait for the catch and cooks myself. What? I'm AI. Me too. We are robots in disguise. hit the wrong button, you turn into Buzz. Buzz Lightyear. To the ladies' rescue. Sorry, my bad. We got that reference. He didn't. I'm not repeating that. That was my bad. Man, y'all, I'm relaxed today. I'm comfy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Alan. That was pretty funny. Yeah, that app that you were doing this morning, yeah, it takes a minute to fiddle it around with it, but you'll get pretty used to it. You can clip and scrunch and all of that. Alan can be tight, but never mind, not gonna say that. Mayotron 4000. Beep bop boop. Buzz buzz buzz. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I could use some ice cream. Anybody want to pass out some ice cream? Throw a snowball. Mayotron 4000. Mayonnaise. Quick, get to the burger. Hurry, get to the burger. Never mind, Al could. Yeah, everyone smashed that like. I don't even know how much likes are on here. I can see somewhat of the people. It ain't been very high. Which I know I'm just chatting, but yeesh. Got an honest question for y'all. A thumbs up for yes, a thumbs down for no. What? A thumbs up for yes, a thumbs down for no. And you guys pick an emoji for a hell no. Letting y'all select a few to give a wrenches back to. You guys say who get the wrenches back to. I won't be able to do it through Streamlabs. I can't even control chat through here. So. Ice cream, ice cream. Did somebody say ice cream? Oh God, ice cream, butt crap. Sorry. That was Patrick, and he was thing into the goo lagoon, and once we got a butt cramp. Neutron snowballs. I got some bluebell pecan pie. Karen, it's about a short that. Oh yeah. You guys should download some Instagram and look me up. It's up underneath the same name, but y'all, I found some that'll make you guys laugh. But I watched there was a guy working on a like a oil slick green Mustang. He was leaning over changing the windshield wiper motor, and the hood slammed shut. And if you catch my drift, it was trapped in between the hood, fully closed. Sorry, I got a little weak on that. Yeah, no, there was a guy. He was standing there at the counter. He was eating some hillbilly hash. It was moonshine potatoes, and his little bull terrier dog, English bull terrier. Yeah, I think it's this little black and white dog. He was sitting there eating. What's going on, Zyros? No, I can't do it now, but I was just asking on that, like it's 50-50. I mean, a few of the ones that come in won't get it. I mean, it's nothing against them, but just letting you kind of no. No, you guys don't lose them. No. Now, like I said, good idea, not good idea, or you guys agree on an emoji. I don't know. Let's see, that's what I'm trying to discuss with y'all. Because I know there's only 7 on here, so I don't know. No Zyros. Hey, Zyro, chilling, yeah. Just planning a catch and cut. Stuff for the catch and cut. Just some items I bought for it. She's working on some stuff, so. I seen one before I came out here to do the live. Guy walked through the job. He's like passing out cookies. Gave my foreman a couple cookies. Walked over to the boss man. Handed out a couple cookies. Went over to the other foreman. Gave a little couple cookies. Went over to the safety inspector. Gave some cookies. Went around on the job site. Gave some cookies. Went over there, ate me some cookies, and started having fun. He goes, now let these bitches come here today and do a surprise drug test on them, because guess what? Everybody just had it. Yeah, true. But no. I know I took all of them there. I do mainly want to keep y'all. Y'all's are permanent. But I just want to talk to y'all about that. Yeah, probably. I've done nothing really to nobody. It's just, man, drama's enough drama, man. I'm trying to build the channel. Everybody's trying to build the channel. Everybody wants to come. But, you know, somebody's always got to not know somebody, you know. Yep, true on that. Shh. But, yeah. You guys know who comes in, and you know you guys are more places I am. I've worked trying to deal with this, and you know, and I'll go in, I lurk, and I watch, but I mean, there's been some pretty good people, so. See, that's why I'm 50-50. So, when you give them the wrench, they don't really mod, but they want the wrench. And I don't mind them having a wrench, but then it's for, say, the wrench is for people that mod, but I can't touch the screen on this, so it's a toss-up, you know. Yeah, I splurged on that. Then I got another one I want to use, but I gotta wash it. But you know, when it's at that fill line, you know you're at 12 cups. So if you pour half of it, you know you're at 6 cups. And then that cup over there is 16 ounces. So if you pour 2 of those, that equals up to almost 4 cups. So you should have just a little bit left. I don't mind the trolls. I mean, trolls ain't bad. They just know you're in your algorithm. If they ain't saying the racist word is super bad, I'm not worried about it. Truthfully. I mean, until it start rolling in too bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You guys are everywhere. I know I'm in some places, but I'm not in everything. Now, I got one or two that I know I won't give a wrench to. And I know for 100%, I know for 400%, y'all guys will say no on them too, so. You guys hang here, you guys moderate, you know, for me, so. I can't touch the screen, the only thing I can do is read it. I can scroll up, and if it sticks, then I'll wait and then scroll up again and it lets me do it. But yeah. But I'll be in the regular thing, so you can think on it in there. Yay, nay, yay, nay, yay, nay, so. Let's say Fat Cat was in, Alan was in, Karen was in, and Smurf was in at the same time. say you four all agreed or one of y'all disagreed, and it'll be pretty much unanimous. All four fingers gotta say good, yay, or do a I'm not sure face. I don't know. What you guys can say, not just leave it like it is, we're good too, so. And you have to know the person. Have to know the person at least 40% known the person. And have to have some type of content. Unless you absolutely know the person that they just don't make it. Yeah, I saw your vote counts. Yeah, pretty much, Murphy.
They did.
Sorry, the chat don't scroll up, but yeah. Scotty don't come in long enough to there when he gets to come in regular if he comes in. So,
Spider.
you know. It's not to leave him out or Fat Cat, you know. But if you guys are the ones that are in and the Fat Cat's not in, you know, 3-3. 3 for 3. Oh, can't forget Owl Squirrel right there. So, yeah. That'll be one time I wouldn't have to have there. I looked at that again. It's funny. No. Ice House can get a vote. Put it back. I know I ain't fishing, but I'm still having a good time. Rambling on about nothing. But hey, I do got a potential on that one bridge down there. Means I know this thing's got a carrying case. I can do a catch and cook up, eat the bridge. And I will not cook bass. I will not do it. Unless it's striper or white bass. What's going on, Lost Souls? How's it going? Welcome in. He can't even stay committed to his own beer, can he? If you guys get a lighter, make sure it ain't, you just gotta half the fuel it normally does. Yeah. Zyros, you still in? You doing any fishing? What are you doing? Go have fun. Go let the dog in and your sister in. Let them in. And can I have some more drink, please? Damn, that's a big old skeeter. Oh, FYI, the government's got robotic mosquitoes that injects viruses into people. So if you see a strange looking mosquito that looks like a normal mosquito, if you wear bug spray, if you have a mosquito land on you and you know you got bug spray on, not to just necessary to just hit it with a bat. It's gonna hurt your arm, but hit it with a bat. Don't let it inject into you. I want them fighting this. Yeah. Grilled squirrel. I've been seeing a few squirrels. I wonder if they're pecan flavored right now. What? I see. Give it a bath. Huh? What? Give what a bath. Oh, it's exclamation point Smurf. You want to get Smurf a bath. Yeah, no, I'm gonna. Bring me the charge, yeah? If you got the other one. I should have the cord for it now. No, but I'm serious on that. If you guys want to, just thumbs up, thumbs down. Oh, yeah. No, they say they're waterproof. It could be waterproof. What's going on, Swamp Thing? What's going on? Yeah, hot, hot, hot. Yay, somebody Smurf wants a bath. Ice House, would you like to pay back rental and give the Smurf a bath? Going pretty good, going pretty good. Out here prep for Alan's catch and cook. Alan's catch and cook items. That's to me too. What? Oh, sponge bath. I had somebody offer to give me a sponge bath once. Well, they asked me going on the hallway. You need a sponge bath? No. We got to give a complimentary one. No. Why? My wife will kill you. Oh no, not me. Somebody else. No, I was like, no, I'm good. I got an x-ray one time when I was around 17 to check out my back. I don't know, my back was hurting. I don't know why they done an x-ray. They should have just done an MRI there. And lady's like, bend your backs out. You need some help undoing your shorts and pulling them down a little bit so we can check out that lower part of the back so there's no interference with the button on the shorts or the belt buckle. No, we'll be good. No, we feel safer if we have somebody help. I said, I guess. Well, yeah. About the time, a big old Helga looking lady. If you know, anybody ever seen a lady named Helga? Big broad lady come in. How you doing? You need some help pulling down your shorts? No. Do you need help pulling down some shorts? No. There, but, well, we have to help. I said, well, you just hold, I guess, hold the blankets from sliding there, because I like to, you know. She goes, oh, no, you're good, son. She holds up the blanket, grabs the mid-drift of the shorts, she goes, here. She goes, oh, I'm sorry, and picks me up, slides me down on the table. I'm like, I just got freaking manhandled. I'm a little scared. She's like, they went out and done the x-rays. We gotta help you, let me help you pull up your shorts. No, I'm good. Stop squirming, and grabs me by my leg, lifts me up. She reaches down, grabs my shorts there, buttons them and buckles the belt. I was like, there. I was like, I can't. I said, you can just help me sit up. Okay, shit, I went from laying down to standing up like this. Well, there was no bending required for that. Oh shit, run like hell, run like hell. How you doing, Cherie? How you doing, Sherry? I'm doing pretty good. Sit down there rambling on about random stuff today. Good to see everybody in. Good to see everybody in. Here you go. What the frick, man? Double tap them screens. Come on in, people. I used to have more people in than this, but it's been nice having you all in. I mean, this lady said like 6'3", about 300 pounds, not fat, and muscle. A little mustache, a little mutton chop, no goatee, just broad kind of hairy arms. Just, here, let me help you. I'm like, it was a woman. Here, let me help you. Oh, it's okay. Stop squirming. I'm like, oh, shit, y'all. If I could have set up, then I'd have run off. I really would have. Yeah. Oh, come on, son. Go down a little bit. Jeez. Some people's family, yeah. I'd have been fishing, it'd have been a whole lot more people in. Well, that's okay. At least I got the loyal ones in. And some passers through. It's good y'all see all my subscribers. Y'all guys has helped a lot and been there too a lot. Rain. A whole lot of rain. A lot of warm, cold days. Yeah. I might have to lower my phone. Yeah, she winds up remembering him at some point. What?
Yeah. That's what you did.
That's a thing that lights the grill with a lighter. Here, it just don't work for my phone. Neither one worked today. I don't know why. Which is weird. Y'all got some offbeat topics you guys want to talk about? Oh, that one thing I was telling you about, I forgot. No, there was this guy standing up against the counter. He had this pug looking thing. It wasn't a pug, it was a Boston Bull Terrier. Was a little dog. He was sitting there eating some moonshine mashed potatoes. And he dropped one on the floor. And he's like, maybe, and the dog run over and ate it. He's like, oh, what? Uh-oh. He goes, you know, what's the worst that can happen? So he takes him a bite of the moonshine mashed potatoes, and it pans back down to the dog. The dog's in overalls and the straw hat, and it's got his tongue hanging out the side. He goes, them was some good mashed potatoes. Y'all, I like to die from laughing. Oh, y'all, that was hilarious. I've been watching a bit more Instagram lately. Something new. It's not be on YouTube. It's just there's no drama on it right now, I guess. Well, I'm thinking. Seems. Nah, he's standing there eating some hillbilly hash. It's moonshine mashed potatoes. Moonshine sliced potatoes.
You have to put the button.
I did. It won't work. It just makes my thing flash. Just take it in. I gotta get me a new charging thing. I could have thought it was charging, but I don't know. No, I'm not talking about no. Fire. Yeah. That's hilarious. No, he's not getting his wrench. Nope. There's a couple of them now. Which y'all can say, no, not a good idea, just keep us. It's fine. I was just asking. keep the distance. A little bit windy out here. Little white fluffy clouds are ready to sky is all that's around. We was riding through the woods one year. My aunt, my uncle, and my cousins and them. We all camped in a spot. Yeah, it was 2 days before Christmas. And we were driving out. They say, well, we'll race you out, you know. First one there buys a case of beer or something, they said. So they corn moon tonight. I don't want to know about some of it. Georgia, I don't know. Yeah, no, that ain't what I'm saying. There's a couple, you know, it's a couple things, you know. That was scary. I was alone. Oh God. Oh yeah. But you guys are long-time subscribers too, so.
Hello.
Yeah, you can have that to make it her bed. Oh, I'm about to say, man, it didn't wipe good. Man, that moon needs to learn to wipe. Luna needs to learn to wipe, y'all. I'm not sure. Probably some more pot roast or something. Nice. Yum. It is good. Mayo, 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 mayonnaise. Welcome in, other chatters. How are you doing? You're welcome in. Everybody's safe. You ain't got a wrench, don't be afraid. You guys are really safe. It's the host you gotta watch out for. Huh. Sorry.
Daddy, what does this do?
We got a wild Smurf on the loose.
Daddy, what's this button do? What's this button?
Lower the table down.
They will lower it down.
No, not right now. Trolls, trolls, trolls. Yeah, it ain't nothing wrong with trolls. I did have a song I was gonna put out. I made up one. I don't know what happened to it. I gotta look for it. Make sure you wipe it good. Don't be afraid to use dude wipes. Sorry. What was that? That was a hideous sounding creature. Barbecue lunch, I don't know what's supper yet.
Right now. I want to go to bed.
You got any frog legs left? Don't charge it. It just makes the thing blink. What the hell did you do? I did. It's probably because I had it in the bind, which I didn't scoot it up no more than what I had it earlier. So what we're planning on cooking? There's the next menu item for the cash and cut. Hey, Steven. Aye. Frog legs. No, that's the fishing cat. He shared those were frog legs that they were eating. I don't know if you heard Sherry. I was out fishing and we seen him come out, and he had a collar stuck around and is around his neck and around his legs and stuff, and I had to use my big knife to cut it off. It's the only knife I had, so he did good, and we fed him some shrimp and some chips and gave him something to drink and some more shrimp. There was another one down there. She's still down there, she's too skittish. She was pregnant, not by him, but by another one, and wind up rescuing him. We tried to get her, but we went back down there about 3 weeks or so later. She wound up having the kitten, and he got pretty big, so we wound up, she didn't have him, somebody dropped him off, so we wound up saving another one. Well, she's still down there, so. Mia, yo, yummy. I love kitties. Yeah. Yeah, so we saved him. He's having fun. He looks like he's half high all the time. He was in the middle of the driveway. We turned in and we dropped off some stuff to her aunt. And got back in the truck with him. We was driving down the driveway. He wants no part of the vehicle anymore. I had the window down. Boy, I had to hold him everything I could to get him down far enough there. He just leaped out the window, unharmed. He just leaped out into some grass, but yeah. He has some fun around here. That one's name's Fishing Cat Steve, or Steven. And the other one's Goblin. He looks like a little goblin. A little chair for your toes too. Yo, I can't wait to try this out. Yeah, this thing lifts up and everything. You can put the little pressure regulator down inside. It'll hold, they say, 9 burgers comfortably. No, he leaped out and was running down the driveway himself. He likes to trip you up too. No, they're not raised around them. They do. The dog you see I seen walk in front of the camera pretty much flashed the camera, but he don't mind cats. He likes the orange one of mine. He likes to roam around the yard. He used to see him and used to not really chase him, but tries to, you know how dogs sniff butts? He tried to do that. He tried to sniff the cat's butt, and the cat was like, "Run away, you're not sniffing my butt." So I found that out. Oh, the male part. One of the dogs I ever had was like eating. I'm sorry, y'all. The chat flows, and I'll give it a minute to make sure I could swipe it up, but. You got much merch made? If you guys had to go on a TV channel, no, not necessarily on a TV channel, on a trip, and you could bring 4 survival items, what are you bringing? Mine's going to be a lighter, a Bic, a foldable knife, a tarp, and a cup. A pretty decent size cup, you know, kind of like that size, but metal, with a lid. That's what I'm gonna bring. What would y'all bring? Now the foldable knife can be, not necessarily have to be fit in pocket size. You can have, and you're allowed to have a pack. They give you a pack per se. What you guys bringing? We're just gonna assume I have merch made, or swap the foldable knife for a machete. No, I'll stick with the foldable knife. It can have a solid blade back, but I don't want one of those thin, flimsy blade. I want it, but I want the blade Chicago steel, the good steel. That there, you don't have to have a knife sharpener for every 10 times you use it. It's got to have at least a 1/4 inch to a thick blade on it. Good sturdy handle, full tang. I'd bring my truck. Yeah. Hey, I just said any items there, so you can either meet up as a group or be on your own. Said if I figured if I was on my own, I got fire, water, and shelter. There's so much tips and tricks out there about camping. You just got to know how to adapt to your situation. Like all you see people doing is bushcrafting, is cold weather or something like that, but you bring it to an environment like mine, it can be dried and it can be wet and it be snowy, you know. Just different stuff. I wouldn't bring flint and steel. I wouldn't, I'd get a good full Bic lighter. I wouldn't bring an electric one. I wouldn't bring a Zippo. They're windproof, but no. A strikeable, reusable match, maybe, but and I wouldn't bring the blue tarp. I'd get a heavy-duty tarp, even a canvas tarp. Shoot a billboard. Recommending if you're getting a tent for 2 people, get at least a 5-man tent. 4 or 5. If you're bringing 3 people, they are going to be in the same tent, and get at least a 10-man tent. Because if you got a bed, another bed, shoes, clothes, you know, stuff like that, you're going to have a hard time moving around in there. Unless you got a divider thing, then good. But if you're 1 man, I'd just bring a 2-man tent. Because most populated places around you, yeah, I'm talking, yeah. Most civilized places, you'd be able to find some type of, not say it's necessary, say garbage or something you can run into and use. Unless you're out in the deep, deep, deep backwoods. But generally, if somebody's been remotely anywhere there, you never know. Don't forget extra socks sometimes. I'd definitely wear a good high sturdy boot that goes over your ankle too. Low hiking boots would be okay, but if you got a taller boot there to make your ankles more sturdy from navigating around on slopes and stuff and rocks. That way, if you had to, if you slipped and fell and you did break something, you wouldn't necessarily have to take off your shoe. You'd have more shoestring to like make a brace with too. Yeah, just different stuff. Hey. Yeah, Canvas. How's it going, you? Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I showed my kids, one day I need to show y'all that, because I have done it. If you guys get 2 flat pieces of wood, the smoother the better. And you do have some type of cotton, and you put ash in it, and you take and slowly add pressure and rub back and forth over the thing. I'm gonna keep doing that. You can make a friction fire between 2 pieces of wood. Too many. One American spot too many. Yeah. You notice nary one of us set a map. GPS. Cell phone. Don't have to be a survival expert, you just got a general know-how. uh, fire starter, yeah. Okay, you seen some of my environment. You seen the parts of the woods when I walk through 'em. See, I can tell you what to use and not use and what you can use for shelter. See, I'm not familiar with Smurfy's terrain. Allen's terrain's pretty familiar. I've seen somewhat of it. Louisiana's similar to Florida, but more wet. So you gotta know where you're going and sort of know where you're going and which terrain to adapt with. Those general four items, you know, are pretty well known. So, like you wouldn't bring, well, you'd still bring that to Arizona, but you wouldn't bring that to Alaska in the mountains. Well, somewhat you would, but it's a pretty adaptable kit. Rubbing two sticks together, so no. Yeah. Huh? The sun went away. What's going on, people? Or use your glasses. Sorry, I still make them look good. No, just use your pair of good glasses. Not tinted though. And do it. Now that I'm not getting blinded by the sun no more. Man, everything's so clear now. Jeez. Yeah. Uh, and if you're out in the survival situation, I'm still gonna freeze to death because I'm not snuggling with nobody. How's it on, NB? uh, no. What are you doing, boy? Dr. Professor J in the house. Anybody got any technical outdoor questions? I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm gonna keep those on. At least the glare of the sun's not that bad when I'm on. They're tinted. Keep it a little at a time. It's perfect. I'll feed you a bunch of cheese so you can keep the fire toke up. Don't keep it too hot where you can melt steel now. That was a killing joke. Dr. J fishing kind of no. It sounds all fun and games, but no. I'm technically supposed to wear these, but I don't. I mean, it still look good, but I don't. No, I don't. If you ever heard the term blue waffles, I'm good. Not the eatable kind either. Ugh. Are you looking at me? Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir, what? Yeah. 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 Always, if you're out on a boat, bring boat snacks. If you're out on a boat and you eat boat snacks, you're good. If you break down, you still got something to eat. Try to stay close to the vessel. If you got to get off on land, bring a small type tent or something. Won't sleep directly on the ground. Snakes. Won't need no ants sneaking up and biting in your crack. Wrong type of cottage cheese. Ugh. Ugh. Because Lord knows we all gonna go about to catch a fish, and we all actually hungry on the boat. Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to bring boat snacks.
Daddy, where's
Something.
that playing?
Uh,
It's playing.
it's a grasshopper.
A
That's good.
grasshopper.
That's good to fish with or fry.
Where'd it go?
Fry out there.
But where'd it go?
Did you know you can install those grills on a boat? They got them where you can install them. You just make a pedestal and attach it to the front. You can grill on the boat. Fish and cook on there.
Look.
Yeah, I know, right? Don't look it up. I can't find it. I need to see it. No. Then I had to look it up. No. Don't do it if you ain't looked it up really seriously. Don't do it. It's good. Just don't do it. Trust me. Ugh.
Let's lie down.
And if you do have to sleep on the ground, remove the leaves away from the area you're going to sleep.
And what's the thing?
Check for sticks, briars, stuff like that. I don't know why I quit wearing them, but it's hot.
Didn't do that.
It ain't gonna be too much longer. I'll log off of here so I can stack everything up. Daylight savings times, they said it's coming up soon, I guess. They said it's not too far away on the daylight savings time, so I don't know when they said, but
Hey.
it's coming up.
I wanna get food.
Well, go get it. Yeah. Kids are crazy, y'all. Cream cheese, cottage cheese. She usually makes a breakfast bake type thing. Potatoes O'Brien, about a dozen and a half, 18 pack of eggs. Well, I don't know how many eggs she uses, but ham, sour cream cheese, Colby Jack, sharp cheddar, and a few other things. I know, but tell me not to do something I like that. Don't do it. It's too cold on the ground. You'll freeze. Why? Because of the spiders. Yeah, it's pretty much the spiders and the bugs. Now, if you can rustle them up before you go to bed, there.
Dad, try to warm my bed. No!
But You're having fun running up the slide.
I'm trying to run. I try to run right there.
Okay. Y'all are having fun, y'all. Get me distracted. Yeah. Reinforce him. Medium duty. They said medium duty. But yeah, no.
Turn on. Anyway.
I'm watching. Yeah, they can distract you from talking. Or, yes, they are. You know how hard it is to do a live when you're not used to talking? Unless you can see the person or know the person's there. Shot to a camera.
I didn't do it.
I'm gonna keep stuff flowing. Yeah. It's not the Smurf waffle you're talking about. If you look up one from Denny's or Waffle House. Do not look up the one from the doctor's office. No. Y'all, I'm digging that freaking coffee pot though. I'm digging that thing. Yeah, I try to get used to it. It just, when you're not doing something or got something to do while you're chatting, it's a little difficult to, try to tell all the stories, repeat or, or stuff. But
Daddy, I love to fly.
try to keep it entertaining, but you can only entertain so much while you're just talking. Yeah, we got a old one too. I had a couple of things, but I got some camping stuff around here somewhere. I just don't know where they went. Or unless somebody snuck over here and took some stuff. Wish the crackheaded thieving neighbors next door always done that. They always snuck over and stole random stupid stuff. Something you generally don't look for right off, so they can do there.
Thank you.
I just sometimes run out of things to say. What's going on, Josie? How's it going? Letting everybody stare at the stuff for catching cooks. Well, I'm rambling on pretty much. But yeah, no. They got bundle packs of forks and stuff. But I do like those though. The magnetic sets. Okay, I see. The magnetic things is in the handles. It's good to have it where it's embedded into the thing. Nice, nice. It gets a little hard, y'all, to do some videos and try to have somebody doing them with you, or keep that person at the camera, and it's kind of a more than one person activity, because one person don't want to be on camera too. So no, I got an orange cup. It's pumpkins. I got the spookable cup. Orange waffles. I made chocolate waffles, blueberry. I've made orange waffles. Orange waffles are pretty good. Mmm. Nice warm griddle while we waking up from the cool day from camping outside. I do want to do some camping videos around the yard. I know it's not the same as like going out and going camping, but oh yeah. You have we grew pumpkins 2 years ago. Shoot, we grew one orange one, a green one, a white and green speckled one, a white and orange one, then a bunch of babies that wouldn't get turned green. So I used to eat the pumpkin seeds. Little honey, little cinnamon and sugar. Some with Cajun spice, salt and pepper, plain toasted. We don't really eat pumpkin, we eat sweet potato. Well, we made pumpkin bread one time. Yeah, that's what we did. We removed them off each plant, and they grew in a tree. They grew in the peach trees, the plum tree, throughout the garden, all the way across the driveway. You had to watch where you mowed and there. They done good. But we figured we accidentally planted them too early. We figured the ground would slow grow stuff. We didn't really know how it grew well. We knew it grew stuff well, but we done some extra stuff to it. And we wound up planting them earlier instead of closer to there, but we wound up using the pumpkins and stuff, so. She likes to take the kids pictures and all of that. We got our wildflowers around the yard. We grew sunflowers. We got a type of red, it's not honeysuckle, but it looks kind of like the honeysuckle. It's for hummingbirds and stuff. Little yellow flowers, purple flowers, white. We had all types of colors mixed in. We took our hay bales that was for the chickens and piled them up at the time. We piled them up there and set all of our pumpkins and stuff around. And she took pictures of the kids. We ain't done that in a while. I've been wanting to, but stuff's just got too hectic anymore to do some stuff. I'm hoping we can return to that tradition, you know. We got space, we just gotta refix everything. Alright. We used to camp all over the place out there. Which the road we drove on back then, you used to be able to drive all of it and camp just about anywhere. And hunt all of it. Now it's narrowed off. Half of it's getting cut out. A lot of it went to hunting club and everything, so. You can still hunt, but everybody's got all the roadways pretty baited up with field corn and stuff. Technically not allowed to bait in Florida, but since it's on private property and they lease the land to the hunting club, they can technically do the loophole and use the deer corn and stuff. Plant a small food plot. They're not supposed to allow to technically fill it, but they can't, Greenbridge just can't get around everywhere. They slip money in their pocket and all kinds of stuff. Hunting's worth it, but it's not worth it around here. You can go, you can see, but it's the days you don't see, just sit there. But that's why I'm pretty much sticking to fishing, you know. But shoot, I wish to go back to the old times. back in the 90s and stuff, early 2000s. I remember going to school where you can drive up, park in your hunting clothes after hunting. Hunt, get out, leave your gun in the back window, get out of school and go back hunting. Freaking cop walked by your truck and look over and like, big around and then long. Yeah, y'all. Ain't but too much longer. I'm gonna keep from holding y'all up. It feels good out here now. The sun went down behind the trees, not so hot, so hot. Almost took me a nap. Nap, nap, nap. Nope, nope, can't nap. Y'all gotta seen this. I know I've showed it to Karen. And I know I showed it to Smurfy. The guy that clacks his teeth. You know, he's almost over 1 million subscribers now. He might be over it by now, but you know that he made his own freaking app, his phone, a game app to use on your phone. You know, he made him one thing. He's actually some type of dentist, psychiatrist type deal, or something like that. Don't ask me. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna keep from holding y'all up so you guys can watch something. I can move around and put this stuff up. Appreciate y'all for sticking around and listening to me ramble and stare at some stuff. Y'all guys have a good day. Appreciate it. Peace, everybody. Tight line. See y'all next weekend. We'll be fishing and cooking next weekend. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Later, Alan, Smurfy, Karen, Cherie, or Sherry, Savage, being in a minute. Appreciate it, y'all. Have a good one.